Yeah, let's start in Georgia, where voters are coming out in record numbers now for that high-stakes Senate runoff. Early in-person voting began on Monday, and the turnout eclipsed the record set on the first day of early voting in the weeks before the November 3rd election. The New York Times reports this: on Monday, during the first day of in-person early voting, about 168,000 Georgia voters showed up at the polls. By comparison, nearly 129,000 people cast ballots on the first day of early voting for the general election, and nearly 91,000 people voted on the first day of the 2016 election. According to the Atlanta Journal-Constitution, more than 914,000 people already have cast ballots in the runoffs through Wednesday. So, John Heilemann, you've been covering this race. Obviously, this level of turnout in early absentee voting, a good sign, a hopeful sign for the two Democrats hoping to unseat the two Republicans there.
All right. So, hey, Willie and Joe, good to see you on this Friday morning. Thank God it's Friday. You know, the key challenge, right, if you're Raphael Warnock and Jon Ossoff, is turnout in this runoff. And it is historically, we all know that turnout, that runoff elections tend to be low turnout affairs. You usually see, even after sometimes even particularly after a big turnout election like you had in the presidential election in Georgia, you see turnout fall off the cliff 2 months later. The irregular voters don't come out. Only the hardcore partisans, most regular voters show up, and that sort of reinforces the normal partisan dynamic. So that would be a good outcome for David Perdue and for Kelly Loeffler. So everyone's looking at like what's going to happen with turnout in Georgia. And Willie, you cited those in-person early vote numbers. They blew the doors off on the first day, and it's been going on all week. And it looks a lot like what it looked like in Georgia in the run-up to the November election. But here's the other thing: in the November elections, they did 1.3 million vote by mail absentee votes. Okay, 1.3 million, about a quarter of the total votes in Georgia, which is about 5 million. About a quarter were absentee ballots by mail, right? The number that have been requested for the runoff, they sent out 1.6 million ballots. So they're up 300,000 over the general election in November, which is like unprecedented. And if 1.6 million ballots come in by mail and this in-person early voting continues on this path, it is really good news for Ossoff and Warnock. Now, that doesn't mean they're going to win the race. And I still think, smart money says that it's unlikely that they're going to win both of those races. But the turnout is really encouraging right now for Democrats. They can try to rebuild the sort of the kind of turnout and the kind of constituency model that helped Biden win Georgia in November.
Before, actually right after the presidential election, Katty K, I would have said that the Republicans were much better than even odds to win both of those and possibly win both of those going away. But you look at these numbers and then you look the fact that Republicans have been doing everything they can do to depress vote by their own vote, by having the Civil War. Donald Trump has been stirring things up so badly. And then add on top of that, the Republicans just don't do well when Donald Trump is not on the ballot himself. You can look at the elections in 2017, the midterms in 2018, a lot of the gubernatorial races in the South in 2019. Democrats actually do, and I'm not saying this for any other reason than it's true, Democrats actually do now have a shot, and they have Donald Trump to thank for it.
Thanks for checking out MSNBC on YouTube, and make sure you subscribe to stay up to date on the day's biggest stories. And you can click on any of the videos around us to watch more from Morning Joe and MSNBC. Thanks so much for watching.